Sharks. The horror scene, the cheesy horror scene, just can't seem to get enough of them. We've seen two-headed sharks, three-headed sharks, mega sharks. We've seen sand sharks, and now we have Avalanche Sharks. Yes, Avalanche Sharks, brought to us by director Scott Wheeler. It gives us the story of a ski lodge on spring break that suddenly has the appearance of these ancient sharks that were released from their trapped totems, and they're out for revenge and looking for a meal. And they find plenty of co-eds on the hill to munch on. We see an Old Town sheriff who fights not only the sharks but also the mayor and the owner of the ski lodge, who's trying to keep the lodge open for business because he's worried that it's going to affect him. And we see how the sheriff takes on the Avalanche Sharks. Yes, this does hint a lot at the Jaws storyline, only these sharks swim through snow, not through the ocean. Now, the film at no means, at no time, is taking itself seriously, but this film is trying to have a lot of fun, and I think it accomplishes that. Scott Wheeler, who's brought us such films as Transmorphers, Fall of Man, has brought us this type of film before, a lower budget film. I will say the CGI is a little bit better than Sharknado. I did enjoy the CGI sharks here better, and their design better than Sharknado, and I liked the story. It was simple but effective. It was interesting how it played out. I didn't know how they were going to work these sharks swimming through the snow, but it made sense within the context of the film. And yes, we do get some bikini ladies in there, so we don't just have them at the beach be victims of sharks. Bikini ladies in the snow can also become victims of the sharks. Now, I will say there were a few surprises in here as well, as far as who survived and who didn't. One of the characters I got a kick out of, not only the sheriff, Richard Gleason, but Alexander Mendeluk playing Wade. What a great character this guy was. He was just eating it up every scene he had. Diana, played by Kate Nauta, she does well in here too, as the scientist trying to figure out what's going on. There's a lot of great people in here just having fun with some great characters on an outrageous concept. I mean, you go into a film like this, you're not expecting seriousness, but you're expecting some cheesy monster fun, and you do get that in here, and I was impressed by it. I was also impressed by the amount of practical gore effects in here, though they did have the cheesy CGI in here as well. There are decent gore effects for you gore whores out there. Plenty of intestines to be viewed. Avalanche Sharks is in that long subgenre now of horror that's developed, of shark horror. You know, I mean, we used to just kind of get Jaws and Orgonet, and now we have a plethora of shark films to choose from. And some of them are even recognizing each other, like Avalanche Sharks actually makes a reference to sand sharks. Loved that reference. That put it just up a notch in my belt because I was like, yes. So this film is a lot of fun. Don't go into it seriously. If you're a fan of Sharknado, if you're a fan of the cheesy shark films like Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark, and you're a fan of those types of films, you're going to truly get a kick out of Avalanche Shark. If your cheesy, campy fun is not quite up your alley, then you may want to skip this one. So check it out if you have seen Avalanche Sharks. Leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts. Please make sure you hit that boom subscribe button. So close to 1,000 subscribers. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by our 10th anniversary in July. I'm doing it. Thank you so much. Because of your support, I'm doing this. I appreciate it. And until next time, keep that ticket stub.